Hey, everybody. Game 12 of the season. Montreal in Pittsburgh. I'm Rick. Thanks for joining me. All right. So we got I sound excited like Montreal hasn't lost their last two games. But previously this season, Pittsburgh beat us 6-3. I think Montreal bounces back and gets a little bit of a revenge game. That's hence the title of this live stream. So let's hope. They're due for a good game, and a lot of times you'll see that, right? Where a team will beat you or you'll beat them. Next time you meet, it'll be the opposite. So, fingers crossed. Let's hope for something good. Okay, what do I have here? I've got some stuff on the game. I've got my usual stats, and I have this here. Guess the score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game, and you can pick that guy from either team. You got to be the first one in the chat with that specific guess. And you got to be from Canada to win the $10 prize directly in your bank account. All right, everybody, good luck. If you're going to make a guess, do it right now. Do it before the game starts. I'll give you mine. I'm going with 4-3 Montreal and Hudson. Lane Hudson with the first goal. If you look at the stats, and we'll see them in a minute, very close teams, offensive, defensive stats. They're very closely matched. I think it's going to be a close game. I think Montreal's going to come out on top. Okay, before we get to all that, let's see who's here. All right, so we got Guru, hey Guru, 5-2 Pens, Crosby first goal. Wonder Phil is in the house. Let's see. It's going to be W. Great evening. Win. Great. Okay, it's going to be a great evening. Cole is on fire, but I think Gallagher is also doing well. Surprise. Gallagher, first goal. He will continue to do so tonight, 6-5. Love the high-scoring games. ABL. 4-3 Penguins. Rick Kehoe with the first goal. All right. Rookie. A new rookie for the Penguins, Rick Kehoe. Aki says 4-3 Habs. Suzuki with the first goal. And Joe. Hey, Joe. All right. Before I know some of the people here I want to address this to aren't here. But I'm not going to remember. So actually someone just showed up. Hey, Brad. 9-1 for the Penguins. Okay. So how do I want to apologize here for my bad behavior. I think over the last few live streams, I guess I'm nervous about all the election stuff and all that, and it's affecting my moods, and I want to apologize to the people. Brad's one of them, in particular, who I may have said some not as nice things and didn't behave the way I would really like myself to behave, so my apologies, sincerely. I try not to do that. I'm in a good mood today. I'm going to try to overlook anything that might piss me off because there's no reason for it to piss me off. So there you go. I really am sorry for you guys having to see me being an asshole. So there you go. And, if you can't own up to your own bullshit, then, yeah, you got to look in the mirror sometimes and just call yourself out. And there you go. Joe says 4-3 Habs, Caulfield with the first goal. Like me, 4-3 Habs. But, my second pick was Cole. I had it here, Hudson or Cole. When I did the short for this, I said Hudson. So I'm going with Hudson. He's got to get a goal at some point. Why not tonight? Why not the first one? Joe, we all do get like that at some point. But not everybody apologizes for it, and if you're, it was appropriate. So yeah, I just felt I should. And in the end, that's all that matters. I felt I should. I'm doing it. Gislain says 4-3 Montreal. Crosby first. Do we have that guess already though? Did you check? We probably don't. We don't. Get off my lawn, Phil. I do that stuff. I mean, been this way my whole life, so I've had to be introspective about it my whole life. So yeah. My dad never apologized for anything, so I learned that when you fuck up, you apologize. There you go. No, I just felt I had to. That's all, Bill. Hey, Doug, 4-3 Habs, New Hook first goal. What do you mean? No, it's his rookie season, Biel. It's his rookie season. What? This isn't like 1972? I don't know when he came into the league, actually. Yeah. Give me a name that actually means something to me. I mean, current name. Rick, I can't remember his era, Ricky Hill. Was he 70s? Beal's gonna go with Malkin with the first goal. Interesting. Let me get to that because game's gonna be coming up soon. Okay, so here's what I got for you guys. Pittsburgh has won the last 4 times versus Montreal. They've also allowed 48 goals this season. That's the most in the NHL. Montreal's not far behind as far as per game average, but what else? Captain Nick sits at 299 points, and he did that in 384 games so far. It's 112 goals, 187 assists. So 1 point tonight, hits his 300th point. The Penguins' Lars Eller, former Hab, has 9 goals, 7 assists, 16 points in 21 games versus Montreal since leaving. He had 2 goals last time versus us. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm trying to say. In the 6-3 win on October 14th. This is this here. Number 13's. I should have made that bigger. Number 13's rule. Cole Caulfield. Who's he there? Nico Hischier and Reinhart from Panthers. So Hischier and Caulfield at the top of the goal scoring with 10 and Reinhart with 9 when this was. I don't know exactly if this was yesterday or the day before. So the 13s have it because they're all number 13, and that's just weird. It's not unlucky 13 this year, eh? The Penguins haven't scored more than 3 goals in a game since October 14th when they beat us 6-3. So if that continues, Montreal's got a good shot here anyway. Okay, the other day after the last game, they lost 8-2 and then 6-3, 2 games in a row after the weekend wins. The coach said, you guys are going to skate. So they had what you call a bag skate. And this is Lane Hudson on that. And there was one guy, I think Hudson was in white. There was one guy clearly out in front all the time, hustling his ass off. That was Lane Hudson. And that shows you that character, that character that he's got. And there were others, but he was out ahead of everybody. So it's always tough for a bag skate, but sometimes you need it, and we definitely needed it. Just kind of embracing it. He says it sucks to have to skate and do that and get bagged, but having to go through it all with all your teammates just brings you a little closer. You realize that we're all in this together. And that's something that I'm sure it's one of the reasons, if not the only, the main reason why he did it. It's something that brings the teammates together. Plus, they're on the road. And as St. Louis said today, I think, he's glad they're on the road. It's something they needed. They're on the road. It keeps you together. You're at home. You got all your life and everything, and then you come to the rink, whatever. When you're on the road, you're all about each other. That's what he said they needed. Calder race. Top 3 in the Calder. These are really small. Michkov leads. Stankoven is next of the Stars, and then Lane Hudson third right now. So 1, 2, 3. Michkov, Stankoven, Hudson. Again on Lane Hudson. So this shows every defenseman in the NHL. So you got in purple. In blue, you got Makar, McAvoy, and Fox. And all alone by himself in red is Lane Hudson. Lane Hudson uniquely standing out by himself. I think that's awesome. Kid's a rookie, his first year. Sky's the limit for this kid. And then last thing here, Jacob Fowler. Jacob Fowler in 5 games for Boston College this season. 4-1-0, 2 shutouts, a 1.41 goals against, and a 9.39 save percentage. Kid's amazing. I think it'll be his final season in college. I think he'll make the jump next year. I just can't wait. Imagine when he's here. Kid's going to be awesome. He's going to be awesome. He's the real deal, in my opinion. All right. Let's get through this season series, October 14th. So now they're playing tonight, December 12th. They're back here in Montreal for the 3rd game. Last 10 games, both teams are 3-6-1. Home and away. Montreal's away. They're 1-3-0 on the road, and the Penguins are 2-3-0 at home. Refs tonight are Brandon Blandina and Jean Hébert. You notice I put the finger there where it's pointing? Yeah. He's big on home teams, so don't expect a good night from the ref. Standings, Montreal sit in 26th spot, so they are 5th from the bottom again. Bottom 10, I should have put that. Tail of the tape, goals per game, 2.91 for Montreal, 2.92 for Pittsburgh. So they're that's so close. Goals against, 4.18 for Montreal, 4 even for Pittsburgh. Close. Power play percentage, 22% for Montreal, 20.6 for Pittsburgh. Close. And PK percentage, 83.3% for Montreal, 85.7% for Pittsburgh. Close. And there you go. Two very close teams. Face-offs, 48% for Montreal at the dot, 54% for Pittsburgh. That's where they're not as close. Shots on goal allowed, Montreal 32.6, Pittsburgh 34.4, and shots on goal per game, 24.9, and for Montreal 32.2 for Pittsburgh. They're almost there. Players to watch. Last 5 games. Points, Suzuki with 8, Crosby with 6. Goals, Caulfield with 4, Richard Raquel with 3. And assists, Matheson with 5, Crosby with 4. Team leaders in goals, Caulfield with 10, Raquel with 6. Points, Suzuki with 13, Malkin with 14. Average time on ice, Matheson 22.57 and Letang 23.22. And wins Montembeault 3 and Joel Blomqvist 2. Goalies tonight will be Monty, 3-4-0, 3.67 goals against, an 8.91 save percentage, and 1 shutout. And we're going to get Alex Nedeljkovic at 1-2-1, 3.18 goals against, 8.90 save percentage, no shutouts. Let's see. Something got screwed up here. I don't have the Penguins scoring all of a sudden. It went away. I uploaded the wrong thing. Habs scoring. Suzuki leads the way, 4 goals, 9 assists, 13 points. Caulfield, 10, 1, and 11. Matheson, 9 assists, 9 points. Slav, 1 goal, 6 assists, 7 points. And Hudson with 7 assists for 7 points. Penguins lines, who really cares? Habs lines, Suzuki, Caulfield, Heineman. I think that's the 3rd game together. Next, Doc got moved back to center, like I was saying. Newhook and Slav on the wings. Evans, Anderson, Gallagher, most consistent line and has not changed. And Dvorak, Armia, Kapanen, 4th line. Matheson, Gooley, Hudson, Savard, Struble, and Jackeye. Jackeye back in the lineup. Monty starting. Primo is the backup. That's it. I beat the start of the game. And there we go. What I will do is put this up. Forgot it last time, so you can check out, and I won't have to announce as many things maybe. And let's get back to you guys. And where was I? There I am. You know, Bong Breath, I've been wanting to do this for a while. And now you gave me the perfect reason, because you're not going to survive that here. Oh, Joe, you're getting hot weather, but it's your summer there now, eh? We had some yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was beautiful. No, the day before was beautiful. Yesterday wasn't bad. And then again, we're next Tuesday, I think, is going to be 20 degrees again. So we still have some little bit of nice weather still happening. He's worse than that, even Bill. JFed says, "Can Montreal win? Yes, but will they? Will they or won't they? Does she or doesn't she?" NHL hockey. Where am I watching the game? On TV, on Global. I'm in Canada. Don't forget. Rockets are doing good, 6-1 from what I saw. Roy with a hat trick. Oh, Paul's gonna call him up. Paul wants him up. Hey, Paul. Speaking of, there you see. Told you, he's got it in there. Gislaine, tonight the match is on City TV Cross Canada. Aiken knows me well, and he got it as soon as I saw it. We're 6 from the bottom. Is it 6? Oh, whatever. Close enough. Where can you watch NHL games for free? You can try on Hockey TV, on hockey.tv, NHL66.com. Yeah, I got the national anthem happening now. Caleb Desnoyers, remember that name, Rick? I already do remember. You've mentioned his name to me before. He's a Q player that you want Montreal to draft. I don't know anything more than that, and even that might not be right, but I think it is. Actually, and for me, a Jew, not into religion, never read the Bible. I like that name, Caleb. I don't know why. I've always liked that name for a boy. I didn't name my kids that, but I've always liked that name. Weird. So Laval go up to 7-1 then, just that? Because I think it was yesterday. I saw they were 6-1. Maybe it was earlier today. I don't know. I can't be expected to remember everything. I just caught it. Bombs bursting through air. That might happen after Tuesday. Still, again. We'll see what happens. David's got 6-2 Penguins. Caulfield, a first goal. I'm surprised. I mean, it's in Pittsburgh. You're not seeing more, I don't know, probably Trump hats. Is that the same? Like if you call someone an ass hat, can you then call it after Trump hat? Same thing? Is an ass hat? Yeah, it makes sense to me. All right, Monty. Gonna stop some pucks tonight, right? Gonna stop some pucks. Cole. Will Cole get his 5th goal in 5 games tonight? I say yay. Yeah, you've told me about. I thought so. You told me about him before. Yeah. All right, they're about to face off. Remember, I'm probably ahead of most of you because I'm watching on TV. direct to air, so there's very little delay, if any. We're underway. That ice is very overexposed. Cameraman, you better do something. It's a little overexposed. So far, not much. Just back and forth a little bit. Is Andy playing? No, that's not the lines I have, but I hope not. We know that doesn't work. How many times they got to try that? You got to think if Andy's there, it's because maybe something happened to Heineman. All right. Really, the cameraman, and he doesn't see it's that overexposed. Ooh, bad giveaway there. Shot. Save Monty. Pushing and shoving in front of the net there. Nothing came of it. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that they're out there together. Yeah, you got Armia on the line with Gallagher and Evans. We got to see who's on line 4. If Pizzette is out there, that means something happened to Heineman. And he's not playing bad. He's producing. He's got like 5 points. He's producing. He's doing okay. But you're right. We've seen it before. No, Heineman's on 4th line. I wonder why they did that. They released the lines officially as Heineman on line 1. So I wonder what's up with that. I better take notes. That makes no sense. He's trying to inject a little spontaneity. No, something must have happened. There's an explanation, I'm sure. He's also playing on the left side too. So Oh, oh. Well, it's about time, right? He said this year it's going to be that. No more Mr. Night Sky. You're going to, accountability is definitely here. Oh, a couple of bad giveaways so far I've seen. We're almost 5 minutes in. Shots are 2-1 for Montreal. No score. And that ice, this, I don't know, just too overexposed. I don't know why. Oh well, least of my problems. Puck came out. What are they going to show all the goals against Washington? Come on, what the hell's this? I don't want to see that. Are you guys getting that overexposed ice as well? It's horrible. Might not be the cameraman. The director should have caught that by now. Or there's a reason why they can't do anything about it. Who's without a stick? I don't know if is it me or they look a bit disorganized out there, the Habs. They look a little disorganized. Hey, can you see it too? Yeah, I can't get it on TV, so it's not going to help. Ooh, is that Lane Hudson? Good defensive play there. The pace has been good, though. But the only thing so far, the pace is good. If there's one thing I'm not going to engage in tonight, is talking about Marty St. Louis' job is on the line. I'm not going to engage in that nonsense. It's nonsense. Arbor Jacki going to the box? Somebody's going to the box. Yeah, I think Jacki. For holding. Okay, what's he going to the box for? Was that holding? Oh, did I say global? I meant city. I'm sorry, you guys just learned. That was a brain fart. It's never on. Is it ever on global? It's either CBC or city. I'm an idiot. What can you do? I was born that way. No, Aiken, I don't. You're not thinking it through properly. Born to be a Hab. I mean, Crosby, of course. Eller is like, he really plays well against us. Got 16 points in 21 games against Montreal. That's, for a guy, he's not a big point getter. That's pretty good numbers against one team. Paul, but the ref, he did that. That's holding. So it was for holding, not for pushing him off his skates. I didn't really see him holding him there. And if what I saw is what they called holding, that's a soft call. Yeah, I don't know what he called holding. I'm pretty sure it's what that there. I didn't see a hold there. But remember, it's Johnny Bear. It's an A Bear. Exactly. It's the reason why I put the finger and pointing to him on that thing I showed. Are you going to say what the call is? I don't have the volume up loud. I can't really hear. They usually roll it underneath. They're not doing that today? Nice. Or that's TSN maybe. It's holding. I'm bullshit call. That was a bullshit call holding. I didn't see where he held him. It's soft. He sort of, but that was not holding. That's a bullshit call to call that. But hey, here we are. In a bullshit freaking league. It's kind of like they're calling Jacki differently than others. Oh, that was one of Sid's. I saw something today on Sportsnet. I had it on Boston game. That's one of his. I forget what he calls it. A push pass? No, not. It's not a pass. He does something with the stick and makes the puck pop up like that. It's like a one-timer thing. Maybe it's his reputation, undeserved. If that's what it is, it's undeserved. And don't argue me. I'm not going to argue that. Trouba can go around injuring people with impunity. And what? Jack I can't do anything? That's bullshit. That play's almost killed off. It is killed off. Can they get to even strength? They do. It's good PK. Now get out of your zone. Why is it we must have somebody that we've got to make fun of on this team and shit talk? I don't get it. I know Dvorak's not been great, but still. I don't do it. Not too often, anyway. Shots are 2 each. No score. Almost 12 minutes in. Both teams kind of look like they're not fully there. Too much time spent in the Habs in the defensive zone. Too much time. Man, we can't get out of our zone. Finally. Come on. Son of a bitch. Close enough. At least something happened there. Aye. Yeah, Phil, I agree. I kind of agree. But both teams look the same that way. Although Pittsburgh looking better, they're keeping zone time. Montreal can't keep anything extended in the offensive zone, and then can't get out of their own again. So this is if that continues tonight, it's not going to be a good result. If you can't get out of your zone, you can't go score. It's just like misplays all around, but it's the same for both teams too. Like Pittsburgh's making mistakes too. Just they have more offensive zone time. That's mainly the difference I'm seeing personally. Hey, Andre, if I didn't say hi, by the way. Anyway, it's still a lot of hockey left. So first period, as long as they get better during over the game, that'd be great. Paul, no, I agree with you tonight on that. Pass, nothing looks really good. Nothing's fluid. But yeah, their passing hasn't been good tonight. I agree. They're giving pucks away. They're still having trouble tonight so far. The good thing is, like I said, Pittsburgh kind of doing the same thing. Pittsburgh's been giving up a lot of goals and all that. So there's still opportunities here tonight. They just have to press through this if they can. If they can. Jesus, the puck is like it's greased. That was a good chance there for Slav. Gotta say, this period seems like it went by really fast. It's 4 minutes left. I turned away. They scored. Shit. Penguins scored. Crosby. Looks like 2 Crosby people would be in the running. Crosby gets the first one because, of course, he does. Of course. Why wouldn't he? They're showing Slav's opportunity there. Oh, he really picked that shot. Like, kind of perfectly placed. Four shots apiece, 1-0 Pittsburgh, 4 minutes left. Hey, Leo. Raquel with the assist. Is that Crosby's 1600th point? Really? No, you don't. I mean, obviously, you don't leave Crosby alone there. Guru, I know you got Crosby, and I want to say somebody else has Crosby. I don't remember who. There's 2 Crosby picks. Save Monty there. 2:25 left in the first. Shots are 5 apiece. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Come on, Cole. Just skating around. Last minute of play in the first period. Really low shot total first period. Five shots each. That's low. Two very different outlooks, just like from the way the play's going, I like Guru's chances better. From the way my guess was, I like your chances. Same guess. Period's over. 1-0 Pittsburgh after 1. Paul, no, I will not forget to set my clock back. Don't worry. Everybody else out there, don't forget to set your clocks back. 2 a.m. Tonight, it'll go back to 1. So you get an extra hour sleep. Apparently, Quebec seriously talking about this. I guess the next time. So when we go back to daylight savings time, that might be the last time. Or they're going to decide not to keep daylight savings time. I don't know. I would rather have daylight savings time, but I also understand that at certain times of the year, it'll be dark too late in the morning, and it's not really feasible. So anyway, set your clocks back an hour before you go to bed. Wish you were wrong so you could log off. Well, next time you come in here, I'd tell you that you won. I wouldn't rip you off if you won, dude. So, I mean, that's up to you. Don't worry. If you win, I'll let you know next time. Besides, if you win, you'll know, and you'll let me know next time as well. All right, well, we got an intermission. What are we going to talk about? What should I write for that first period? I don't really need to take too many notes. I write my podcast, the post-game podcast, off the top of my head, basically, from what I remember. Oh, yeah. Montreal was outplayed. No, they were. What else would you guys, if you were recounting the first, everybody, if you want to chip in with something, I'm not saying I'm going to take it. I'm just curious what you all saw. Or I will include it. I do believe Montreal was outplayed overall, but I mean, it was mostly because they couldn't get out of their zone. As far as the rest of it, it was pretty much even, but the zone time, obviously, Pittsburgh had a lot more of it. Andy on line one doesn't really work. Can't say that line one was any better because Andy was there, because they weren't. You think Crosby's days in Pittsburgh are almost done? Yeah, 2 more years. He signed in 2 more years. So I think he's got 2 more after this one. Passing was no good. I should have wrote. I didn't write that. Inconsistent passing. Is Matt sleeping? He might be. I don't know. It's Saturday, and like this every Saturday, you guys saying he doesn't. It's his day off from this. He's out with his girlfriend, so I doubt he's sleeping. And if he is, he's probably not actually sleeping. Yeah, BL, I agree with you. Why would he sign the 2-year extension if he wanted out? And I agree. I mean, you could say, well, at 8.7 million for Crosby, easy to trade him, but I don't see that he wants it actually. Yeah, Guru, I mean, I don't see him leaving there. Unless they make a decision at some point where they're doing a full rebuild. So if some point say in the offseason they decide, oh, we're going to break it down and do a rebuild. Okay, maybe then. I don't see it otherwise. And I don't see them doing a rebuild while Crosby is there. Crosby, Malkin, Letang. You just watched Bufflin level Gazdic in the board. Isn't Gazdic on the panel? Or no? I'm not even looking at them. Now I am, but Can they show the panel at all? Is Gazdick on the panel or no? You got 8 stitches on the jaws. On the jaws. Like me, I got hair on my jaws. Paul, it's called the Four Nations Tournament. That's in mid-February. Yeah, I mean that should be pretty interesting. As long as Sportsnet lets me watch it, I'll be covering that. Who knows with Sportsnet anymore now? I do know I can't get too many games on Sportsnet that I want to watch because they're greedy, evil bastards. Yeah, I can see the scar from here, sort of. You know, you see part of it. I think it covers this part of his face. Which cities to be played in? Montreal and Boston. Will it be on CBC? Oh, okay. That works for me. Even better because on CBC, there's no delay. Anything on Sportsnet you watch has got a 30-second delay minimum, they say. Even though it's not minimum, but it's usually around 20 seconds. So it sucks. So I'd much rather watch on CBC and get it directly. With the woman there, that woman, I don't. I'm stalling for time because I can't remember her goddamn name either. I know it. It's just not there anymore. Anybody? Anybody out there know her name? Nobody. Going once. Going twice. Nobody knows it. Jesus. What are we all? We all have senility like me. Baby, is it really today the anniversary of that? That was back in the day when they did All-Star games. It was usually to benefit somebody in particular for a reason like that. Hey, Petty, Cole is doing good. Yeah, you know, it's not bad. You know, 10 goals. It's not bad. You know, I don't know if it's good, but it's not bad. Jennifer Botterill, that's it. Jennifer Botterill. Good old Jenny from the block. You guys are quiet, man. Hey, listen, if you're here, And you haven't said hi, say hi. Give a comment. Tell me I'm ugly. I don't care. At least you be accurate. She is good, except for the way she's kind of wishy-washy on certain things. The way she, I won't put that term. The way she likes to gargle on Leafs appendages, like all the other whole crew does. I'm not saying that to her because she's a girl. They all do it. Yeah, she's kind of wishy-washy on things. Like other teams do things. Oh, I don't like that. Leafs do it. Nah, it's okay. And I don't mind seeing that. Like, are you kidding me? So yeah, she's good otherwise. All right, Paul with a very random. Joshua Wall should still be up. I'm sure he's still awake. I'm sure he's still awake. It's early. It's early on a Saturday. Hey, stupid commercials that I have to put up with. All right, I don't know. What do you want? What do you want me to do? What can I do for to fill time? You guys want to hear my poem again? I'll read it if you guys want. I think I have it here. If you want. If nobody wants to talk to me. He's collecting hats and he does tricks with them too, man. Tricks in a hat. What do you call that? You call that, I don't know what you call that. Oh, it's that time of year. All the commercials are Black Friday commercials. That's what it is. Oh, God. Can you imagine Black Friday this year in the States? Gonna be some problems, I think, even then. Gonna be some problems. All right, I guess you're leaving it up to me to talk. I don't know. What am I talking about? I got nothing to say. Is that Jack brother? I don't know. Is there Jack brothers? What are their names? Yeah, he's not playing defense. Why would he play defense? He is a winger, my friend. Um, shopping. Yeah, in general, I'm not a big. I don't enjoy it that much. Not especially at Christmas time. This time of year, shopping is not fun. Is he a tough guy, Florian Jack guy? I don't know. He's a bit tough. Will either team playing tonight be in the playoffs at the end of the year? I doubt it very much. I doubt it very much. I mean, I doubt Montreal can make the playoffs this year. I didn't think they would anyway. And then with the start, it's not happening. And for Pittsburgh too, I don't know. With Pittsburgh, you never know. They somehow managed to stay close anyway. Paul, Christmas music started before Remembrance Day. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. I mean, Remembrance Day is what? A week from tomorrow. They can't wait another week. But it's true. I mean, I was shopping yesterday, so I noticed like at the dollar store, they had one aisle all closed because they were putting up all the Christmas stuff. So yeah, it's that season now. Even Arbor once said he's more into it than him. You mean the fighting part? He enjoys fighting even more. That makes sense. It always starts on the 2nd of November. Why the 2nd? That makes no sense. You got to ask them for yourselves. They don't talk to me. I mean, I ask them all the time, "How you doing?" They never say a word to me. Born to be a Hab has expected more out of Doc and Slav. I mean, Slav has what, 7 points in 8 games that he's played? Because he missed a couple. So he's played 8 or 9. I'm not sure. But I mean, that's not bad. As far as for Doc, yeah, I expected a little more from Doc. Your dog talks to you? What do they say? Anything still $1 at the dollar store? Yeah, lots of things. They even have 50-cent items. Not as many as there used to be, obviously, but yeah. Does a guy who pulls the trigger for a living is a tough wait, does a guy who pulls the trigger for a living a tough guy? Is a guy who pulls the trigger for a living a tough guy? Is that what you're asking me? First of all, who pulls the trigger on what are you talking about? You're confusing me there, Shazam. Shops over in Australia have trees and decorations on sale since early October. But okay, but I don't know if you have a Remembrance Day like we do. But also, Christmas falls at like your summertime. So it's just weird. So we expect you to do weird things. There are still dollar items at the dollar store. Yes, Paul. My cats do not meow at me for food. My dog doesn't. When I forget, it happens every now and then where I go, "Oh shit, I gotta feed you guys," and they don't bug me. My ex wife, who has my dog's sister, it's her sister. Um, that dog, you know, she starts bugging her an hour before supper time. She knows when, and she starts an hour before. And Ray literally I've forgotten, and sometimes like it was midnight, and I forgot, and never bugged me. So, because my dog is fantastic, she's actually a really good dog. She barks a little too much. That's about it. Oh, we're underway for a minute. Nobody said a word to me. All right, well, we're underway. Nothing seemed to happen except time went by and one shot for Pittsburgh. Paul, you did? I'm sorry. Well, you just did now. That doesn't count. Let's see a better second from Montreal. That's what I'm hoping for. Less time in their own zone would be really good, would help them. And I'd also like to see them not shoot themselves in the foot this game today. like they seem to always do. What's sniped by 87? What are you talking about, Adam? Yeah, Born to Be a Habit. I had that in my pregame stuff. Joe, Remembrance Day is big for us here. I don't know why it would be more so than you guys. Adam just tried to screw me up though. Beauty sniped by 87. I'm sitting here watching, waiting for a goal by Crosby. Where? How could he have it that early? And I don't have it yet. And the Crosby goal was not a snipe. That's not what I consider a snipe. 3 minutes gone in the second. Shots are 8-5 for Pittsburgh, and it's 1-0. Wait, what's that? Baby broke her wrist and is taking a week to get it fixed? Are you kidding me? Ontario, if it's in Ontario, Toronto, Ontario is horrible. You could die before they take you. They don't care. Government there doesn't care. And you elect a mafia boss, you're gonna get run like a mafia organization. There's a lot of killing going on. No, but they're horrible. Ontario is horrible in general. Ovi scores again tonight. Good for him. Nova Scotia is not much better. I don't think there's anywhere in Canada that's good anymore anyway. But yeah, it's bad in Nova Scotia as well. So bad governments. What are you going to do? And if you're going to say, yeah, well, that's the federal government. No, healthcare is not. The hospitals are run by the provinces. So just in case someone doesn't know their civics. This is like kind of a boring game. Like there's not a lot going on in this game. Five minutes gone here in the second. 2-on-1. Pittsburgh shot. Save Monty. Good job, Monty. Okay, wait. Guru, I wasn't either. I don't care anymore at this point. Honestly, like you say, records are made to be broken. Who are the Habs drafting first overall next year? I'll take first overall pick next year. You might think it's funny and it's insulting. I'll take first overall pick next year. You don't want Ovi to break Gretzky's record. It's inevitable. Unless he gets injured, it's inevitable. Montreal's on the power play. Look at that. Didn't even know. Haven't looked at the ice, I guess, in a bit. That's really stupid. Come on, boys. Let's get a power play goal. Got to get this shot through, though. They bypassed his heart. That's really weird. Nothing happened on this power play, that's for sure. Nope. He's only 54. It's a little young for a bypass, yeah. What, Joel Quenneville? He should be up to, I don't know. I think he should be up to a little bit of jail time, but hey. And if you're talking about him coming to Montreal, go fuck yourself, man. Just thinking Quenneville should come back at all is ridiculous, but hey, it's me. Joe, we always have lots of picks, especially under Hughes. Oof. That was a big hit there. Somebody, I don't know who hit who, but the second who got up slow. Oh, my eyes itchy. Itchy eye. Back look very, very good today. Back look very, very good. Oh, I forgot to put this thing up. I don't know how long is left. I missed half the period. Not bad. Commercial break. Itchy eyes from what? I don't know. What do you think it could be? Because I got something in my eye making it itchy. But I know you'll come up with something funny, right? Yeah, Derek, too much of that, man. It's all over the place here. I got to fight them off. I don't have allergies, Paul. I have an itchy eye. My eye got itchy. It's not a big deal. Maybe I got to go to the hospital. $11:05 left in the second. That shots are 12-11. Pittsburgh up, and they're also up 1-0. Good time to get a goal there, boys. It's stuck in their own zone again. Watch. Can't recycle leaves. Pittsburgh's passing is definitely better than ours tonight. Are they playing any better this game? Asks Sam. It's only 1-0 halfway through the game, so I'm gonna say yeah, but they're also playing a shittier team, I guess. So still no score for Montreal. So, but they're playing a little bit better. Still having trouble getting out of their own zone, though. That's for sure. That's going to explain compost to us. Look at that. Paul, I think that's the reason largely for that bag skate they had yesterday. And I noticed it. I don't know if anybody saw, if you saw the video. So the video had the red and the white sweater, right? So the white would go, the red would go. The white guys were mostly giving it their all, but I noticed the red guys when they got to the blue line, no, the blue line to the red line, they sort of coasted back. And I thought, man, these guys are gonna get it. You know, there were a few guys though that were really going all out, but yeah, I think it's a problem. They're not. I think he wants to get them to realize that they've got to work harder and give their all, and just try harder. But I guess I'm seeing what you're saying too. It's all Arbor's fault. Yeah, there you go. For leaves, just get a blower. You blow them all into the corner, and then you bag them up. Not hard to bag leaves. As long as you use the trick. If you don't use the trick, it's hard. And if you ask me what the trick is, I'll tell you because I used to do it. I used to work on lawns. This is a real low shot game. 12 shots apiece. We're over halfway through. I find that really low. No trailer on the play. If there was a trailer on the play for the Habs, we had a goal there. No. Yeah, Sam, that's not it. Leaves are a blanket for this. No, leaves is not healthy to leave on your lawn for your grass anyway. At present, compost is more interesting than the game. Good one, Joe. You're pretty much right. Andre, I don't think it was try harder what she said. I think it was, I can't say it, but it was something me harder. I think that's what she said. Or just harder, harder, harder. Dvorak, Savard, Matheson can't hype themselves up anymore. What does that mean? So nobody wants to know what my trick is to get leaves in the bag. No, I'm hurt. No, I would have thought somebody'd ask. We got 6:20 left in the second. Shots are 16-13 for Pittsburgh. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh. Hey, Thomas. They need to score some goals. Would help, yeah. Kind of necessary to win. Pimp Bullets die list. What the hell does that mean? Paul, you use a garbage bin and then what? You put them into the bag that way? Now, there's a lot easier way to do it. It was shown to me, but you put the bag, either a plastic one or the paper bag, on the ground, open. You put your foot on the bottom, on the flap, on the bag, holding the bag down, right? Legs apart. And that's right at the pile of leaves. And then you just shovel leaves into it like that. You fill a bag up like that. Not hard at all. How are you recycling leaves, Derek? Explain this one to me. You put them back on the tree? You clean them, you put them in the dryer, and then in the spring you put them on the tree? You find dead trees and you put them on the dead trees so they look like they're alive. That could be what you do. Job creation. What do you do? I put dead leaves on dead trees. Why is everybody surprised at how bad they're playing? Do we sound surprised? I look surprised. The recycling depot has been recycling leaves since. They're not recycling leaves, though. They're composting them. No? How do you recycle leaves? Well, Andre's got an interesting thing to do. That's a good thing to do, Aki. Yeah, over flower beds, under shrubs. Yeah, if you want to put them all there, just don't leave them on your grass. We're on the power play. Look at that. And they're going to get a shorthanded goal. Look at that. No. So this JJ dude just full of gibberish. That's it. Did Caulfield fall or was he tripped? I guess he fell. The power play tonight has been atrocious tonight. Atrocious. I think it's actually more than one game. That power play's over. Yeah, I'm just saying that recycling's not salt. When I hear recycling, I don't think of leaves. Anderson should do that, but on a different line. What? We just took a delay of game penalty. Stupid penalty. Derek, I think you're right, and I don't think they actually do recycle a lot of things. Recycling is a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit. I mean, I still recycle about half of what I should because I don't care. I know it's all bullshit. Just a way for them to get us to think we're doing something. People who are recycling are doing something, but they're not doing anything with it. For most of it, anyway. It's just on my eyes work. Don't worry. I saw what happened. Derek is even more sinister than that, actually. Good save, Monty. Oh, someone get hurt? Pittsburgh player down on the ice. I can't tell who it is. Bunting. Oh, who cares? It's Bunting. She may not be happy with me now, but that is the truth about recycling. It's half bullshit. He got a stick in the nuts. Ouch. But it's Bunting, so like, who cares? Does he have balls? I don't know. Paul, you want to get kicked out? Keep it up. Is JJ drunk? No, just mentally disabled. And they scored on the power play 2-0. Did that way? I didn't even have time to look, and the power play was over. So Crosby with his second of the night. Look at that. Let's look at it. Did that? Oh, he tipped it in at the net. That's why. Didn't he? No. He shot it through a screen of Habs guys. Oh, well. Yeah, it's just like, if you're saying voting's not important, you know what? This is one time I'm going to say fuck you, okay? Go bring that shit somewhere else. If you want to be so apathetic as to be too lazy to go vote, that's your problem. Don't put that to other people. Yeah, that's who's going to tell us how the election. Proline. I'm going to trust Proline. Aiken, and they want to add more teams. There's a lot of parity in the league. I mean, it's just getting more and more even, I guess is the word. Nothing like giving up 12 games into the season, eh, Brad? Just give up. Well, at least the period's over. So it's 2-0 Pittsburgh after 2. No, they stopped with 0.6. Like that. It's over. Let the clock run out. No, you can't. No, realistic is not giving up after 12 games. There's no realism there at all. You're defeatist, is what you are saying. I'm just being defeatist. When the going gets tough, Brad runs the other way. Yeah, it's just like, no, I'm not talking to you now. This is bullshit what you're saying. You know it. Stop. Derek, I think Hughes is looking for. He's looking to see if he can make a trade. I mean, that rumor's been out there a couple of weeks. David, the Habs are. I just saw it. They're worth 2.93 or 97 billion. Am I on drugs? Yeah, I'm on all kinds of. What drugs you want, man? No, I'm not. And you're being defeatist. JJ Jobin, either you take part in the conversation or you're gonna go bye-bye because you're driving me crazy with your gibberish. If you came in here just to put gibberish in my chat, you can forget about it. Aiken, yes, Habs are number 3, third highest value club. Geez, I don't remember. I guess the Rangers and probably the Leafs are higher value. Let's hope for a better third period than the last game. Toronto losing 3-1. Well, there's something good. I do not like Molson beer, actually. I like Labatt better. I don't drink much beer, but I don't like Molson. Sorry, Jeff. Chicago Joe. How's it going, man? Are we too small? We're not. We're like the 5th largest team, biggest team in the league, or right up in that area. So we're not too small. It's a case of a still young team. It's still a young team, still learning. We got excited in the offseason, and not just us Habs fans, but some of the experts too. We got excited. The team even got excited, I think, and thought they had a better chance this year than they do. But I think it's more you're seeing the kids still learning. It's really what it is. We're the second youngest team in the league. Yeah, I mean, Guru's got the right idea. I don't know to say that we're still rebuilding. I'm not saying that. I think most of the pieces are here, but that those pieces still have to develop and still have to mature, and we're not through that yet. And missing, they went out and traded for Patrick Laine, and we're missing him out there as well. That's another piece that is going to help when he gets here, when he gets back. Yeah, the defense, like Joel says, really defense is really young. That's a big, that's a big thing here, and a big reason why they're struggling their own end like that. Aiken, nope, retooling now. I mean, we're just basically at the end of a rebuild. You're not retooling now. Well, injuries, I mean, I hope for no more injuries, but they are what they are. Problem Guru is as for everybody too, right? There's bad contracts. You could say there's guys that need to move out, but you can't just say it and poof, it happens. You need two to tango, and if we don't want them, well, maybe other teams don't want them either. Yeah, I mean, you guys are all complaining about Devo. He'll be gone by March at worst. He'll be gone. And if they can't move him then, he won't be back next season. His contract is up. They're not re-signing Dvorak. Joe, there does need to be veteran guys. You're 100% right. But some of the guys here that are veteran, they can go. But just not every team has the same problem of getting quality practice time during a season. Same for every team. Yes, Laval's doing good. Paul, but Armia is going to be a guy also gone at the deadline, or at least not back next season. Yeah, getting rid of bad contracts does. It costs. But Montreal's got the draft picks and stuff. They could move guys that way, but you have to have a trading partner. So to me, it doesn't say that Montreal is inept at moving. It says that nobody wants the contracts, that even if you throw a sweetener, they still don't want them. That, I guess, right? When do I think Joshua Roy will get a call up? No idea. There's a possibility that they want him maybe to stay there all year because they want Laval to have a good season. I know this. So maybe that's the plan with him. I don't know either way, but um, I mean, if you think Joshua Roy is going to come up and everything's going to change and that's going to be the thing that made the difference, come on, guys. Again, another young player. Could he help a little bit? Sure, but it's not going to make the end all be all of whether they turn this around completely and make a run. Come on. Paul, I don't know that I agree with that. I think there's a strong case to be made for Evans to stick around and re-sign. He showed up last year. Doesn't mean anything for this year. That's number one. And especially because he's young. And even if he does come up and show up, you think that his play is going to be the end all be all for the Habs? How good do you think Joshua Roy will play? I'm not knocking him in any way, but come on. To put it all at that kid's feet to make the difference is ridiculous. Gislain, it's not only about compensation. Some teams can't take the contract, the money. Some teams would have other plans and they don't want to, you know. Like it's not just about that. They have to want to make the deal. You got to think that they've tried. Montreal's tried to move these guys. How much you want to bet this JJ Jobank? He's 12 to 15 years old, and he's just waiting for his bedtime, which should be coming up soon. Like, how much you want to make a bet? That's what that guy is. Sam, I think we all know the players, but you find the partner, the trading partner. You think Hughes hasn't tried? It's ridiculous to think he hasn't tried. And by the way, before anyone says, yeah, he had that offer for Anderson for a first round pick, that was debunked. There was no offer for a first round pick. Paul, he's the leading scorer in the AHL. So you think that qualifies him to come here and lead the Habs out of the promised land or to the promised land? He's going to come up here and part the Red Sea, and Montreal's going to just pucks are going to flow through there to the other. Like, really? Laine would have been nice to have at this point. And right, it's not like he had a preseason that's like, oh, he had such a great preseason. Yeah, I was saying he would be on the second line too, Paul. He didn't have a great preseason. They sent him to Laval. He's not going to come up here and play better than Suzuki or Caulfield, is he? You can't say that he will for sure. You can't say, well, I can pretty much assure you he's not going to. Ulinen's with another franchise, just like. Yeah, just because I'm just tired. You just want to keep pushing me, so I'll put you in a timeout for now. Like all good children should be put in the corner. Not good children, all bad children put in the corner and just stay there for a while. Why would Paling have played in the AHL when he was in college? And then, yeah, he did a little bit of AHL after. You're right. Yeah, Paling just never panned out here. Oh, do I look like I'm losing my cool? Really? Okay, I'll try to be calmer now. I'm sorry. I really look like I'm losing my cool? Promised you guys I wouldn't today. I'm sorry, that dude there, he's just putting nonsense up in the chat. Also, Paul, it's hockey, so hockey season is cool outside. It's easy to stay cool, man. It's not like the summer. The size of the people in the chat, right? So there's 40 people here right now. When you see a live stream and they got 2, 3, 4, 500 people in the chat flows by. Sure, very easy to ignore people. In this one, it's not. It doesn't run by fast enough for me to be able to ignore it. And Joey, that's what I did. Mr. Dragon. We got to get it hard. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because I was going to say that's what she said last night. But that's just me. Yeah, Joey, as I said, you might not have heard it, or you might not have been around the last few games, but I lost my cool a little bit the last few games. I apologize for it. And you're right. Some people just try to fire you up. It's not, I'm not buying in this tonight. And on Tuesday, because next game, next game is Tuesday, actually at home, Calgary at home Tuesday, but it's also election night. And I know how that's going to affect me. So I got something that's going to keep me nice and calm. I'm hoping. I don't know if you guys can see these. So we'll see. I haven't actually had gummies in a while, so let's see how they work. Should keep me calm. And then you can say, "Are you on drugs?" Hoping they reduce the costs of what? You got me confused there, Dragon. See, fantasy. I was doing okay, and then I don't know how I'm doing tonight, but I was winning, and then I'm behind today, and I don't know. Overall, I'm doing okay. I see the game is on. Thank you, Paul. How do you spell? I'm not saying it. Oh, it does. Wait a second. It's the other way around. Doesn't matter. You can't jinx the other team. You can only jinx your own team. Yeah, what was I even thinking? You can only jinx your own goalie. I'd like to see some pushback here in this period. That's about, I don't know if you saw that. That probably says it for what the period's going to be like. I don't know what D it was. Came up, fired the puck, and fell. And that's about what it's like. Yelling at the TV always helps, Giselle. Always helps. It might not help your team, but it helps you. I'm gonna have a hard time doing my review of this game. We'll see. Hey, Larry the Cable Guy. How's it going, man? 2 minutes gone in the third. Shots are 21-16 for Pittsburgh, and it's a 2-0 for Pittsburgh. So let's hope Montreal does something here. Paul, yelling at the TV is helpful. Throwing your TV out the back door, not helpful. Yeah, Joel, I had that in the opening of the stream. Number 13 is lucky this year. I've been good. I've been sort of good, Larry. How about you? I'll be a lot better after Tuesday, hopefully. Feel a little better if Montreal get a goal. Good thing is Pittsburgh doesn't seem good at holding the lead. So, oh god damn it, Cole! If he could have whacked that thing out of the air. Gloved ahead. Caulfield doesn't agree with that. Man, Caulfield could have caught that in the air. Why Tuesday, Paul? I don't know. Something happening in the world on Tuesday. I wonder what it is. I can't think of anything. Come on. Larry, I come to that conclusion as well. They're calling him differently than other people. Yeah, that's it, Paul. I'm fixing my knee on Tuesday. I got an appointment at the garage. 4 minutes in. Okay, let me see now. Larry, again, I agree with you there. By what Montreal website is their November background not up on? Did we score? They did score. Oh, yeah, that useless guy. You know, the guy that he's so useless he can't do anything. He just got a goal. Joe, yeah, Montreal is at home to the Flames on Tuesday. Which I'm actually very happy that there's a game because it'll help me get my mind off of what's going on. So I'm just hoping for the best. Quite a hockey player, eh? The guy that's useless as Tits on a Bull. Well, Tits on a Bull just scored. Heineman with the assist. I'm just seeing Hudson out there. This is probably the least impressive game Hudson's had in this year so far, right? You haven't really noticed him much out there. I'm just realizing that now. Well, at the rate of the scoring here, I don't think either of you guys is going to get the game. Unless there's a flurry of some goals. Yeah, I do too. Larry was saying it's the first game that I've seen him have the downs, I guess. Anyways, I still got what 12 minutes, 12:22 left. There's time to score another goal to tie it up. It's time to score more than one. But will they? That's the key. Three on two here. Well, puck just given away and then given back. Peanut Josh. My crying cat. What's this about Rome? Jack not using his shot. Rome was not built in one day. Same with the rebuild. You know, there you go. Fair point. And David, you're wrong. It's 2+ years for this rebuild. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Coach Marty's gonna get fired if they lose today. Oh, he's gonna get fired. Sure he is. What bullshit, you guys. I'm not blaming everybody, but that's bullshit. His job is quite safe. Yeah, Larry, I agree. I don't understand people. So I don't get it. David, Boston's coach might be on the hot seat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pascal Vincent. That's why they got him to replace Coach Marty. Yeah, that's why, because they're thinking about it. That's ridiculous, too. Oh, you guys. You guys calling for Coach Marty to be on the hot seat. Admit it. You're just not happy unless there's some kind of controversy, right? So you just manufacture some, right? Paul, why would I forget to feed my cat? Already been fed. Matt Outdoor, what should the team do for Marty? And anyway, if they did something for him, they'd fire him, is what you're saying. Only reason he's not getting fired is because the team's not doing anything for him. Okay, makes a lot of sense to me. Uh-oh, fight. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Isn't it past your bedtime, JJ? Must be past your bedtime. It will be soon, anyway. Yeah, Aiken, I won't like it because to be nice, just to be nice, it's moronic what you're saying. That's why I won't like it. You can have your own opinions. I don't really care, but that's stupid. And if you don't like that, that's my opinion. I'm allowed that one too. I don't have to give him. Do I have to give him like a reason why I'm banning him? No. Do I? Not you, Aiken, the other guy. Aiken, I'm saying you don't know what you're talking about. How's that? I'm saying on this subject, you don't know what you're talking about at all. So how's that? And how about we just leave it at that? Leave it at where I'm right and you're not. Listen, you can have your opinion and whatever, whatever. It's just the he's just the excuse of the day for you people who just like to have something all the time. If it's not one, it's the other. It's not, oh, then it's that. You always have to have some far-fetched reason, in my opinion. That's all. You can see it in reverse. You can whatever. It's fine. I'm not going to argue with you about it anymore. He's not getting fired. You can say for whatever reason you think it's that he's not, and that's fine. .445 left, unless they tie it up. 4 minutes to go. What the hell was that? What did that guy do to Matheson there? Okay. Galley's hurt. Oh, he's up. What the fuck happened? What happened? No penalty on that? Hmm. You know, I want to. I don't even know what to say to you people now that are gonna go and say, really? We went through all this last year. Are you gonna bring up the Slav bullshit now again? Wow, you all ought to look in the mirror. You all ought to look in the mirror. Go, what's wrong with me that not me, you. I'm not even getting the words out right. I can't believe you guys. Wow. Come on, let's shit on everybody now. Why don't we just ship off the whole team to the AHL? Jesus. Unbelievable. I think Slav to see you made Slav get hurt there. Your fault. What did you go after? I never know how to pronounce that guy's name. Vincent, no, I don't watch the fucking games. Want to fucking insult me some more? Jesus, why don't you think about that a little bit? Oop, did I hide somebody by mistake? I don't know who this fucking guy is, and he insults me on the second comment. Akchiari. Yeah, I never pronounced that right, Paul. Is that what we're going to have to listen to now? Slav was a bad pick. Slav is no good. Slav sucks. Is that what we're going to listen to again? Bunch of babies, man. Oh, Brad, go blow yourself. Asshole. Monty's been pulled. Why is there no empty net goal here? Jesus. Great time for them not to be able to get out of their zone with the extra guy, too. Jesus Christ. Icing with 1:01 left. I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm just going to be negative. Listen to Larry there for still early, you know. They call a timeout. You know, this team never should have done the rebuild. Never should have done a rebuild. You know why? Because most of you guys don't deserve it. You just don't deserve it at all. Ooh, a seed in there. Probably need Montreal to win more than the third period, man. It ain't cutting it. And that's it. 3-1. Empty net goal. Disappointing loss. Elder got on the board there with an assist. 17 points in 22 games for him. Larry, I think you're right. I mean, I think the team will be better by the end of the season than they are now. Oh, big fight with 2.8 seconds left. Ooh, it's getting serious. Ooh, it's getting serious. Struble and Graves. Struble got taken down, but I don't know that he lost the fight. It's pretty even. Anyway, this game's over. Okay, so Brad's insane as well. And that's proof, by the way, Michel Therrien for coach. That's proof that he's just a headline reader and repeats whatever he sees. There was a rumor out there about a week ago that Habs were interested in hiring Therrien, not to replace Marty, but as a bench coach. Anyway, game's over, so there's no didn't get close enough to anybody's score. Oy. All right, on those on those last three comments there, I'm not sticking around even to answer that. I got stuff to do. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's too bad it wasn't a better game. What are you gonna do? Back on Tuesday for Calgary game, and that's it. I'm off to do Habs at night. Not join me, but check it out, or don't. Up to you. I'm gonna give some opinions and may even talk about a few of you guys. We'll have to see. On that note, till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out. Have a good night, everybody. Saturday night. Enjoy the rest of the night. Ciao. Yeah, insult me while I'm leaving there, Mad Outdoors. See how long you last here. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please share this video.